since you became manager?
Been the more difficult, yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hi, Pep. You've said a few times this season that you don't think you've done a particularly good job by your standards. You're going into a big high-profile tournament in the summer and then next season. I don't think anyone would say you've got a point to prove to the Premier League or to City fans or anything, but do you feel you've got a point to prove to yourself to get back to your very high level?
Every time you had to prove ourselves. When I listened to players said, what I've done in my career, I don't have anything to prove. Completely wrong. They should retire. What I've done is done. So the people pay the tickets to come to the stadium to do every time. I had to prove myself again and again. And I disappoint myself when it's not going well. So when I retire and I will often, after we review my career, I said, okay, I've been good or I've been bad or could be better, could be worse. But right now, next game I have to prove myself. So life don't live for memories.
And without going into too much detail, what sort of areas do you think you've not reached your high standards at? What sort of, give us some examples, if you could, of areas where you think you've not done as good a job as you have done?
We had a lot of injuries. We didn't have the energy. We tried most of the time, but we were not able to do it. I didn't find the way to let them feel comfortable in winning games, that help us to winning more games, to be there. But at the same time, it's happened. So you cannot win all the time in your career. So accept the reality like a normality, that it's life, and learn and improve.
Hi, Pep. Just going back to what you were saying to Rob about this being the most demanding season. Why in particular is that, do you feel?
Well, we didn't win one game. For many months, we were able to win a lot of games. So it's demanding, but we don't win. It's a business, you have to win games. Otherwise, you cannot be here next time. And we represent a people, represent a club, that you have to do your job as best as possible. And today, this season, we didn't do that. So we were in a high standards, and we dropped it. Even with that, I would say, could be worse. So I know how many champions, and start in November, September, October, November, that they don't find a way to win the Premier League, and they finish 12. Or 6 or 7, no, 6 or 7 is fine, but 10, 11, or 12, or 30, 40, a lot. So just look the history. So, and even with that, we were not good. I was not good.